Hey guys, welcome to the video. This one is going to be a loot from 99 sailing video. Quickly, before I get into it, I just want to say if you are watching my level 3 skiller series on the channel, this is going to obviously be spoilers. I apologize, but I feel like uploading this one first just makes a little bit of sense because it's a loot from video, which usually do pretty well, and there's still a little bit of hype around sailing, so getting this one up quickly I feel like just makes a little bit of sense. To make up for it, I'm going to upload the next video in the series a week earlier than it was scheduled to previously. Obviously, again, this is spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers and you want to watch the series, you want to see the 99 sailing in the series, just go ahead and wait for those videos to come out. They come out every 2 weeks. But yeah, this will be the loot from 1 to 99 sailing. Alright, so here is going to be the loot from 1 to 87 sailing. Quickly, I just want to say a few things. One, I did not do Fremnik shipwrecks. I'm a level 3 Ironman and I couldn't find anyone that would take me in their boat, and I don't actually have the necessary ship parts to do these, so I didn't do these. So from 73 to 87 I just stuck with mercenary. For the most part I just did whatever salvaging thing was available to me at the time. I did a little bit of a few port tasks and a little bit of barracuda trials, but not enough to really sway the total loot at the end. I'm just going to group 1 to 87 because it's such a small amount that it doesn't really seem worth making each salvage its own little clip. So 1 to 87 I did shipwrecks from 15 to 26, small shipwrecks. From 26 to 35 I did fishermen's, 35 to 53 I did barracuda, 53 to 64 I did large, 64 to 73 I did pirate. Then, like I said, 73 to 87 I did mercenary shipwrecks. So I stuck at mercenary shipwrecks more than the average person, so my loot will be a little more of that loot. So yeah, if we quickly close out of that and go to the inventory, here's what we got. Here's all the cannonballs we got. I actually got more rune cannonballs doing the lower tier shipwrecks than I did the 87 to 99 ones, which is a little bit weird, but I guess it kind of makes sense because you get more dragon cannonballs at the higher tier. I got these 4 treasures. I need to go back and do, I think, 3 more, counting the Fremnik one, but 2 more that I didn't get while I was doing the salvage. I got 2 salvers paints from the salvage that you get those from. I got them both within the first 3,000 salvage I did, which is pretty rare because on average to get 2 of these you need to do 48,000 salvage, so getting 2 within the first 3,000 was very nice. I got 5 boat bottles. I haven't used these once a single time, but they're pretty cool, and I think they were a collection log maybe, I don't remember. But they're pretty cool, nice to have if I ever need them. I got the Ralph's fabric roll and the barrel stand from, I believe these are both from Barracuda Trials. I got 6,651 adamant arrow tips and 1587 rune arrows from one of the salvages. I just collect these because they were stackable. You could equip these, and these just took up 1 inventory spot, so I went ahead and collected them. As for seeds, I got 45 hemp. I did use some hemp, so I got a few more than those. But ironwood and camp ore, I got 5 ironwood and I got 65 camp ore total. And then we've got the coral fragments down here that I got as well. I collected these just because they do fit in the seed box, so I figured I may as well. These are super nice. I am going to have to go back to Fremnik and get some rosewood seeds because I don't have any, and I would really like to have some, but I'm going to have to find someone to lend me their boat first before I do that. So if we quickly go into the price check, 3.5 mil, really, that's not too bad. It's not a big number, but 1 mil in Addy, 650k in rune cannonballs, 700k in arrow tips, 300k in rune arrows. It adds up. Obviously you can make a lot more if you're like alching all the drops or keeping some of the more expensive drops or going to Fremnik shipwrecks, which I did not. But yeah, 3.5 mil really can't be too mad about that, plus the treasures and the untradeable stuff, so, and plus the salvers paint. So yeah, that is pretty good for 1 to 87. Obviously 87 to 99 is going to be a lot more, but pretty happy with that. Alright guys, here we go. This is the big portion of the loot I got from 87 to 99 sailing at merchant shipwrecks, I believe they're called. As you can see, I'm only 100 XP off, so I'm pretty much 99. So here is the loot. We'll go from the top to the bottom. So firstly, here's the 3 items I had to help store the loot: the seed box, the herb sack, and the gem bag. These help with storing the loot inside the seed box still. I have 122 nightshade seeds, and 19 lanthanum seeds. These are just the seeds I decided to keep. I've got some more in my inventory. These are going to be extremely useful. This is such a nice way to get these. The only other way really for level 3 Ironmen is nature impling hunting, which is super boring. So this is super nice to have another method of gathering these efficiently. If we come down here, you can see the other seeds I have. So I have 37 snapdragons, 148 toadflax, 115 irrit, and 90 avanto seeds. So pretty nice for seed gathering. After that, you have the raw cache, which will be the 5200 platinum tokens and 5 mil raw cache. Super nice cache. It did take a while to gather, but with how AFK and low effort it was, this is super nice to get. Moving on to the dragon items, I got 52 dragon nails, which isn't a whole lot. I can't really do a lot with that. I might have to come back later and get to like 600 or whatever it is for the ship parts, the ship hull or whatever. I got 2 dragon cannon barrels, which as of right now are completely useless to me. Nice collection logs. I only got 2. It could be useful in the future if I figure out a way to efficiently get the dragon metal sheets or whatever they're called. But after that, we got the moldy doll. We ended up getting like 12 or 13 of these things. We got a ton of them, but I only kept 1 because I only needed 1. After that, we went to the cannonballs. I got 541 rune and 160 dragon. This is actually worse rune cannonballs per hour than the previous method, which kind of sucks, but I guess it's fine. After that, we got the fish cutoffs. I just collected because you could store them in the ship storage thing along with the cannonballs, so I decided to just go ahead and keep them because it didn't take up any inventory space. After that, we got all our herbs, which are going to be super nice for herb lore. 207 ranars, 275 avantos, 252 quarms, 221 snaps, 241 cantadines, 146 lanthadimes, 243 dwarf weeds, and then 154 torsals. These are going to be super nice for herb lore, nice little passive herb lore collecting. After that, we got all our gems, so 229 sapphires, 113 emeralds, 49 rubies, and 7 diamonds. Again, stored those in the gem bag. And then we have all the rest of our seeds down here. So overall, pretty nice. We'll do a quick price check. I'm gonna guess 23 mil. 32, wow. So we obviously got the 5 mil in these. These are 5.7 mil each. The dragon nails are quite a bit. The cannonballs are quite a bit. The herbs are a bit more than I thought. We got 2 mil in snaps almost, 1 mil in renars. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got 1.5 mil in snapdragon seeds. I'm really happy with that. So 32 mil from 87 to 99 sailing. Very nice. Very happy with that. I will have to go back and do a bit more, like I said, for the dragon nails. I wish these would have been a little higher rate, but I can't complain too much because it was super AFK and easy. So yeah, 32 million gold from 87 to 99 sailing. And here will be the total final loot from 1 to 99. I just took out some of the key items I got, some of the untradeable stuff, the dragon cannons, the hard cash, and then I have these crush nests here to represent like the herbs, the arrow tips, the arrows, stuff like that. I went ahead and calculated how many crush nests I would need to get an equal value to the stuff that's still in my bank that I can't fit in, like the seeds and everything, that I can't fit in my inventory. So if we quickly go here and do a quick price check, you can see the total value that we got from 1 to 99 sailing is 35.6 mil. Very nice for the bank value. Really, it would be a little bit more if I would have done things like frenetic salvaging or stuff like that, but again, I couldn't find anyone who would take me on their boats. It actually would have been a little bit less had I also done the, the sea charting, the entire sea charting, because you get bonus XP once you complete that. So it would have been a little bit less if I would have done the sea charting, but again, I couldn't find anyone that would take me on their boat. Hopefully I can find someone. This little bit of unfinished sailing business I have. I need to do the charting and frenetic salvage, but yeah, pretty happy with that. 35.6 mil overall is very good, especially for our level 3 Iron Man. Plus you get just a lot of raw cash, some useful items. Dragon nails will be useful in the future, and some cannonballs to use in the cannons when I try out some of the sailing combat. So yeah, very happy with that. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.